Well, 2 years ago, I joined the House Environmental Matters Committee on a tour of Western Maryland and West Virginia as it considered whether fracking should be allowed in Maryland. Fracking, or hydraulic fracturing, is the process of extracting natural gas from shale by drilling both vertically and horizontally underground. Among the many sites we visited was a well pad for drilling natural gas from the Marcellus Shale Formation. But what happens once that gas is extracted? I got the answer on a recent fellowship with the Institute for Journalism and Natural Resources.
And it's tourism that attracts people to Western Maryland. If we start fracking, if we start problems there where we are attacking the environment, we are clearing the trees, we are clearing the property, we are digging into the ground, we're leaving these people with nothing.
Maryland has been slow warming up to the idea of fracking natural gas as an energy source. It's been studying whether to extract from the Marcellus Shale Formation for several years now. Meantime, New York has put a moratorium on the drilling process. But energy companies have descended on Pennsylvania, Ohio, and West Virginia, where horizontal drilling is unleashing an underground treasure trove. In 2012, we took a look at the beginning of the fracking process in West Virginia. But what happens to the gas once it's discovered?
There's traffic constantly, trucks, construction.
Frank and Teresa Brothers say it's been a living nightmare since a compressor station went up across the street from their Ohio home. When I visited the couple during a recent tour, the noise level was at 84 decibels. Sustained exposure above 90 can cause permanent hearing damage. The small rural area has no zoning laws, so the company that operates it isn't breaking any rules or regulations. And that's not the only issue.
The smell is a big concern for me. Because if you're smelling it, it's leaking somewhere, and we're breathing it.
Processing facilities, such as the compressor station, move the natural gas to plants where the liquids are extracted.
We don't have to build as much pipeline to transport the gas to the facility here.
The first step in our process is the cryogenic plant that you just toured. This allows the gas liquids that come into our plant to go through the first step, and that's to remove the methane off of it. Once the methane's pulled off of it, they'll recompress it, recool it, send it bound to our next plant, which is the Harrison Hub complex, where they'll remove the propane, the butane, the ethane off of it.
The Harrison Hub complex in Northeast Ohio will be one of the largest in the nation once it's completed, and that shouldn't be long. Employees are working 24/7 to build several massive plants, including this billion-dollar structure that was put up in just 18 months.
Good rule of thumb is about $2 million a mile. So the closer you can get to them, it's an economic advantage to us.
The process, called fractionation, boils the natural gas, separating the methane from other liquids such as ethane, butane, and propane.
Minus 140 degrees, and so we're chilling the gas stream that's coming in there. We use, in this building here, we use propane refrigeration systems to chill that gas.
Once the natural gas is separated, it's then loaded onto rail cars and sent on an interstate transmission line. And in the upcoming weeks, I'll be bringing you a series of reports on fracking, so be sure to stay tuned.